When Sheev asks, Sheev shall receive. What's going on, guys? It's Sheev the Wise. It is good to be back. I missed you guys a lot. I missed streaming through this past week. And there's been some wild stuff going on ever since the end of last week in terms of Star Wars news, but also at the same time, it's been kind of quiet. And as I said before, when Sheev asks, Sheev shall receive. Let's head into the lair and talk about this big news. What's going on, guys? It is Sheev the Wise, and this is Vader's Lair. Today we have some freaking crazy news to talk about in terms of Knights of the Old Republic. Oh yes, that's right. It is happening, people. It is finally happening. You know, for a little bit here on this channel, we've been talking about the possibility of them remaking KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, or potentially, you know, just bringing back Knights of the Old Republic in some way. We've been talking about a lot over here at the lair, and it's happening. When Sheev asks, Sheev shall receive. So I'm hyped about this. I'm hyped about KOTOR, baby. I'm hyped about what we're getting in terms of Star Wars in general. I cannot wait for Star Wars Visions next week. It is now 7-8 days away. We're probably going to be doing a stream next Tuesday night, leading into it around 11:45 Pacific Standard Time. That is PM too, so it'll be at night. Make sure to come on by and check out Star Wars Visions for us. We've got some news to go over with in terms of that as well. And there's just some awesome stuff going on in Star Wars. So let's talk about this KOTOR remake, yeah? Heck yes, man. I am so excited about this. There's an article up on StarWars.com talking about this and giving us some details. You know, a lot of people were speculating whether or not this game would be canon, whether or not it would be a lot of things, you know, and not much was given to us except for this brief trailer that's about a minute long, and we don't even get actual gameplay footage, but it looks pretty interesting, and I wanted to talk about it because we've been talking about KOTOR a lot, and this is just awesome, man. So I'll briefly go over this this article on StarWars.com. It is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic strikes back with new remake. Heck yeah, baby, let's go! It says Lucasfilm's Game Orion Kellogg and alright, hold up. There's some video games that seem to change everything. Their genre, the art form, what we think a game could be. Orion Kellogg, executive producer at Lucasfilm Games, and Ryan Treadwell, lead producer at Aspyr, consider Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, also known as KOTOR amongst fans, as one of these rare works that just changes the gaming industry and changes games forever, right? They say in quotes, I was a big RPG fan growing up. I started on Apple IIC and played all the I'm such a young person. I don't know technology very well, but they played all the BioWare games, and it wasn't until they started playing KOTOR that they really understood how cinematic games could be. And this is from Orion Kellogg, sorry. Kellogg told StarWars.com, when I first put on KOTOR and saw the camera was pulled down to the ground level, I could look up at the skyscrapers of Terrace. I really felt that I'd been put into a world in a way that I never had before. The characters were speaking to me in full voiceover and reacting to my choices, whether I was going to the light side or dark. It felt like it was a paradigm shift. I can't even pronounce that. I'm not smart enough today for this, but that's okay. So basically, Kellogg and Treadwell are just super big fans of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and them being the executive producers and leads basically on this game, I'm very excited about it. I think they are the right people to be doing this, and it's awesome, man. It says, I really think that RPGs have never been the same since, said Kellogg. It was an honor to have the opportunity to work on this. Speaking for the development team, most of us are triple ARPG developers, says Treadwell. This has been something that is a dream for all of us. And the Knights of the Old Republic remake is something many Star Wars fans have been waiting for. So it talks about Kotor Reborn. Today, Kotor stands as one of the most critically acclaimed Star Wars games ever, with the PC version amassing a current score of 93 on Metric. Fans have long requested a remake to bring the title, originally developed by BioWare and LucasArts, up to modern standards. As it turns out, Lucasfilm has been listening. Oh yes, I definitely think Lucasfilm has been listening to more than just this KOTOR remake, as we're getting a lot of things coming up that would hint to them listening to the fans. So yeah, these dudes are just really, really into KOTOR. They are the perfect people, in my opinion, to be working on it in terms of Kellogg and Aspire. I think these are good choices to be working on this game, and I think this is a very touchy game in a way too, as that, you know, they've talked about in this how it is such a revolutionary game. Many Star Wars fans connect to it deeply. Myself, I did not have a chance to ever play these games, so I've been wanting just to have a chance to play these games, and I've been calling for a remake of the games, and now we're finally getting it on modern technology with PCs, PlayStation 5s, and possibly other consoles in the future. I know a lot of fans were wondering if it would be a PS5 exclusive, if it was going to be on PC, if it would ever come to Xbox, and we'll get into that as we go on here. One of the breakout characters from KOTOR, Revan, has only grown in stature over the years with fans. Revan is a heroic tale of succumbing to the dark side, said Treadwell. It is a deep and impactful story that has a ton of depth and interest. Yes, and in terms of Revan and the KOTOR series in general, I feel like they have to take a lot of care with these characters, as they are not only Legends characters that fans connect deeply to and care for much, but, you know, introducing them to new fans, you have to do it in a right way, in a way that many Star Wars fans will appreciate, and you have to be kind of careful with these kind of things in a way, you know? How is everybody, by the way? I hope you guys are doing good. So yeah, I think in terms of this game, like, they have to do it the right way. They have to take their time with it. I don't expect this game to come out until probably 2023, and with how long the Star Wars Lego game has been taking to come out, probably won't even come out till 2024, but we'll see. I really hope that they, you know, take their time with this game and make it perfect. There is one more part I do want to get into. A lot of this is just them talking about how much they love the KOTOR series and how they aspire to meet the goals of the fans and their own goals for the games as players of the game itself, the original game itself. Honoring the past and looking toward the future. So this part says, for many, KOTOR is not just among the best Star Wars game ever, but one of the best video games, full stop. The teams working on KOTOR Remake take that legacy seriously, and in honoring that legacy, the hope for Lucasfilm Games and Aspire is the whole new generation of gamers who've never played it will pick up the controller. That is me, and I'm definitely going to be picking up the controller and hopefully doing some sort of streams with you guys on it when this game eventually comes out. I do have a PlayStation 5, so hopefully I can get my hands on a capture card or a newer PC, and I can play it and stream it with you guys. I think it would be really cool to go through KOTOR with everyone. It would be freaking sick, in my opinion. So it says here, I think KOTOR has its reputation for a reason, Kellogg said. So if you want to know what all the buzz is about, there's no better time to give it a try than when the remake drops. It's an invitation to be a hero. It's an invitation to explore the galaxy in a way that you haven't seen anywhere else. And it's just a really great, fun RPG to play and replay on top of that. Based on what they're saying here, it does kind of seem like it is going to be like somewhat of a full remake. From what they've also talked about, it doesn't seem like this is likely to be canon, but I think there's room for it to be as well. I don't think they've given us an exact answer as to if this is going to be a canon game or not. But we do know that Revan and multiple other like characters like Bane, lots of Legends and KOTOR characters have been put into canon, whether it's through Clone Wars scenes or books for the sequel trilogy, or just the statues of them in episode 9 as well. Also says there's a part in here I did want to look at and talk about in terms of it going to be PS5, and they didn't really give us full-on answers on if it was going to drop on PC day of release either. It seemed like it was going to be a PS5 PlayStation exclusive, and we do know that Sony and PlayStation are working very close with this project. As a PlayStation fan myself, it really seems like PlayStation is winning right now in terms of the console wars, if you will. I mean, in a way, PlayStation and Xbox are both suffering, as they did not plan well, in my opinion, for the pandemic and for the drops of their new consoles. Many of you still do not have either the Xbox One or the PlayStation 5, and it just goes to show that they really weren't prepared for this. But I do think by the time that Knights of the Old Republic remake eventually drops, that more people will have their hands on a PS5, and hopefully it does drop on PC day of release too. I think it would be unwise for them not to do that, as they would probably lose out on a lot of money if that is how it happened, PC and PS5 will get it day of release. Xbox is delayed, says Certified Gumbo. Makes sense. And it does make sense too, if that is the case, based on it being a PlayStation exclusive at drop. They're not going to want their competitors to have this game for a while. I don't think. Probably 2 years, says Dark Chaos. Yeah, probably. What's up, Bird Church? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. And of course, thank you, Tim, as always, for doing a great job as the moderator. I'm happy to be back, man. I'm happy to be talking about this KOTOR news. I'm happy to be talking about Star Wars. We have 1 week until Visions, and we finally gotten some sort of news on it, right? And I'm excited for that, man. Visions looks really, really fun. I think that they're going to be able to do things with it not being canon that are gonna maybe shock some of us, or the Star Wars fan in us might think it's weird, but I think the fact it's not canon will give it a lot of room for some awesome stuff to see, man. I cannot wait for Visions next week. We are going to be doing a watch party, as I said, and there's an article on StarWars.com about Visions as well. In terms of news that we've heard about it, also, I've heard that the episodes are going to be about 10 to 22 minutes at the most, somewhere in that range. So there are going to be pretty short episodes, or pretty short stories, but I think it gives them room to tell some good ones. So here we have Inside Star Wars Visions, Meet the Heroes. We probably are going to get into a little bit of spoilery area right here, so if you guys don't want to know anything about Star Wars Visions going into it next week, might be a good time to head on out of here. But I'm going to be talking about some of the characters and some of the stories that I'm very interested in, that StarWars.com released an article on. So it says, in advance of the upcoming Disney Plus anime anthology series, StarWars.com speaks with executive producer Josh Rhimes and producer Kenko Shirisaki. I apologize in advance for butchering names, because I'm going to butcher the heck out of these. For some insight into the new heroes we will encounter. Star Wars is going into a new galaxy of storytelling. Star Wars Visions, an anime anthology featuring 9 short films from some of the world's best anime creators, is set to debut September 22nd on Disney Plus. With Inside Star Wars Visions, StarWars.com will pull back the curtain on the series for exclusive early insight into what might await us in the installment. Let's go. Alright, so it says, spoiler warning, of course, and the first character we see a little bit about, and I'll try and pull this up real quick too, my bad. Oh, bad everybody. Let's pull this up so you guys can see it. Boom. Alright, so this is the first character we are hearing about, and her name is Khare, and she will be in the episode The Ninth Jedi. I've been very excited for The Ninth Jedi. It is from producers IG, or from production IG, and they do some pretty good work. They kind of remind me of the Pokemon, Naruto anime art style, and I think this story is going to be really good. I think also The Ninth Jedi goes into one of the other ones, so these two stories in particular are going to intertwine in a way. But it goes on to say here, the Ninth Jedi from Production IG imagines the galaxy in which the Jedi Order is long gone, but a mysterious master named Juro hopes to revive it. And central to this possible Jedi Renaissance is Khare, who's never been trained in the ways of the Force, but still holds a connection to the Guardians of Peace and Justice. Khare's father is a legendary lightsaber smith, which is totally unique to this tale, Rhymes tells StarWars.com. The lightsabers he makes are also different from anything we've seen in Star Wars. Writer/director Kenji Kamiyama really leaned into this new and different version of what a lightsaber can be and how it can reflect the nature of those who might wield it. Of course, Khare is in awe of her father and his very important job, and feels that one day she'll have what it takes to wield a lightsaber and learn the ways of the Jedi. Khare already seems like a very interesting character, and from what we've seen in the trailers too, I think this might be one of the best stories, and I'm excited to see the Ninth Jedi. Also goes on to say, so from what we know about the story, basically, Khare follows in a tradition that's key to Star Wars, but with Vision's twist. Thematically, Khare has familiar hopes and dreams as heroes like Luke or Rey. She longs for more and wishes to become a hero and get off her tundra planet, where great harpoon cannons from the kyber crystals from the asteroids above. He says, this is all from Rhymes. He's everything to her, and she's everything to him. He has an important job, and when trouble comes, she must take up her father's mission and become the hero she's meant to be. But despite all her natural skill, she realizes that this adventure is only the beginning and she will need training. All the training she can get as she becomes part of a group with a mission that's bigger than herself. Honestly, this story seems good. I cannot wait for Visions. I don't know about you guys. What do you think of this? What do you think of Khare? What do you think of Star Wars Visions going into it? Heck, I didn't even get to talk to you guys much about Kotor. How you feeling about Kotor, man? Because I'm hyped. We'll go on to the next one in a minute. But how you guys feeling about Kotor and this Khare character? Let me know in the comments. So sick. Visions is going to be great. It's going to be crazy and a fresh breath air. Heck yeah, Darth Chaos. That is definitely true. To the Empire! Cheers to you, Novak. Dang, I need a beer after looking at that emoji, man. Lightsaber Smith. Oh, yes. That is honestly so cool. That's so cool, Scrappy Coco, isn't it? Like, a lightsaber Smith is sick. Honestly, I think it's going to be one of the best. Kendall from Normies to Nerds, great channel, by the way, says Visions is def going to be litty. Oh, baby, is it? Is it ever? I cannot wait for Star Wars Visions next week, dude. I think we're going to watch all of them in one shot. So it'll probably be like a 2-hour, maybe 2.5 hour stream next week. But we're going to do it right at drop, right at midnight, Pacific Standard Time at least. So I'll see you guys there, man. It'll be dope. What's up, Relo 2 times? How you doing, my guy? Dude, trust me, bro. I need some Visions to give meh warmth. Dude, trust me, bro, is one of my sources, and I love that guy. What's up, dude? Trust me, bro. Subscribe to Kendall. Yes, thank you, Tim, for putting Kendall's channel in the chat. Go check out Kendall from Normies to Nerds. He does some great work, and he covers Marvel great, making them normies into some nerds. He's great. I love Kendall, aka Master Kunch. That's my dude. Speaking of which, tomorrow I'm gonna be on Green Bear's show, or I'm gonna be on Green Bear's channel. Green Bear does a channel called Fourth Wall Break, where he breaks the fourth wall and, you know, talks about this nerdy stuff. We're gonna be talking about some of the what if episodes that have been going on, including tonight's episode. And we're probably going to cover some of the Star Wars news as well. So go check out Green Bear's channel, The Fourth Wall Break. I'm going to be over there streaming with him tomorrow. And come hang out with us. It's going to be a good time. Mike MCU is your daddy Porter says Visions is going to be great. Oh, it's going to be lit, man. What up, Nicky? How you doing? Drink session tomorrow? We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Tim says Visions is going to be dope. I'm glad they all drop at once. That's going to be a crazy night. It is. Definitely buckle your seats for your next week's watch party, because like Tim said, all of these Visions episodes are going to drop at once. It's going to be dope. For sure. I'm going to get into the next character here. I won't get too into the details. The last thing we know about Khare is Khare's journey is an epic one that brims with the scale and excitement one would expect from a feature film. The score is sumptuous, the battles are epic, and Khare's ultimate destiny hangs in the balance. Khare suddenly gets caught up in an unexpected destiny and faces the ultimate choice of her life. Let's go! Ninth Jedi is gonna be lit! I cannot wait. Sheev is hyped! Let's go. Alright, the next character we have here is Khare, I think it's pronounced. Khare will be from the twins, and Khare is one of the twins. And this is from the studio Trigger. Trigger does some awesome anime stuff. I think they did Akame ga Kill. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be thinking of a different anime. I think they did Akame ga Kill though, and that freaking anime is lit. The animation is epic, and I cannot wait to see the same thing in this story, the twins. It's gonna be epic. So Trigger's The Twins follows Darkseid siblings Khare, I don't even know, and Am, an almost flipped version of the Skywalker saga, well-known brother and sister, which is kind of what we speculated just from, what we see in the trailers. This is no hero's journey, however. When the story begins, the twins already hold great power. Still, always in motion is the future. Always in motion, the future is. Especially for Khare. I don't even know. We're going to call him Khare. Along with his sister Am, Khare was created by Darkseid forces who plan for powerful twins to rule the galaxy. However, Khare makes his own choice to free himself from a life that had been designed by the people around him. Imiyashi-san at Triggered really dug into his own style and the twin themes with Luke and Leia to create Darkseid twins Khare and Am. While this set of twins has a destiny that is seemingly already written, with both of them sitting up on their throne against the giant twin Star Destroyer, Khare has a crisis of conscience born out of the love for his sister that drives his choices. Indeed, the conflict for Khare forms the heart of the twins, and by inverting a classic Star Wars motif to follow protagonists aligned with the dark side, storytelling possibilities opened up. This freaking seems cool too, man. Honestly, I feel like all the stories that we're getting little nods to in here are epic. I cannot wait for the twins. I cannot wait for the Ninth Jedi. One of the ones I'm really, really excited for is the duel with that Ronin character, and we'll get into that in a minute here. Again, we're going over some spoilery kind of stuff, talking about what each episode entails from what we get here in this article. But Khare brings a whole new point of view to Star Wars, but it also feels so familiar. He's fighting for Am, the only family member he's ever loved or known, and she is against it with every fiber of her being. Khare drives to protect and hold on to those he loves, can be traced back to Anakin with the love for his mother or for Padme, and Luke when it comes to his love for his friends and his sister and his father even. Ultimately his forgiveness like it says, ultimately for his forgiveness of his father. He's making a choice that will forever shape his destiny. What's really unique is that he's doing it from an all-powerful position that's set against a wild, exaggerated burst of sound, fury, and color. But it's all because he wants his sister to live. This is crazy, man. I cannot wait. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of the twins? Tim is awesome. Tim is the greatest. Mike FC Porter. Oh, Nikki and Mike, you definitely are my daddy for sure. Oh, sorry about the West Coast time, Nikki. If I didn't live on the West Coast, I would do it earlier. Tim definitely sleeps. What you talking about? Oh, just kidding. As Mike says, as MCU is your daddy, Porter says. A nerd never sleeps. Never. Always working. Always working, a fan is. A nerd is. Alright, hold up. Let's get into the next one real quick. Last thing on Khare. Is Khare's struggle is in a sense to break free of everything that armor represents. He's a strong believer that you can choose your own destiny and forgive your own path. Khare is on a classic journey of his own, but his tale has shades of both Anakin and Luke as he pushed against his own destiny and holds out hope that he may one day save and redeem his sister. Let's go, twins! It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Alright, the next character we see is Dan from The Elder. Now, right off the bat, if you guys haven't read the High Republic books, Dan reminds me a lot of a character from the High Republic. If you have read those books, and like Light of the Jedi, I don't know if he's in Into the Darkness, but Light of the Jedi has a character very similar that is a Padawan, and he has a master. The Elder is going to be about a master and apprentice from what we already know, and I definitely see similarities between this master and apprentice and the master and apprentice we got in the High Republic novels. I can't think of their names right now, but it's not that important. Just these characters remind me very much of what we've gotten in the High Republic. And honestly, the Master and Apprentice in the High Republic are two of my favorite characters in that era. So I'm excited to see what we get from the Elder. Not to mention that old dude looks creepy as hell. The Elder, also known, is also from Trigger. Again, Trigger does some great work. Elder is also from Trigger. Explores the classic Master-Padawan relationship and the Short's Jedi learner known simply as Dan has much to learn. Dan is a Jedi Padawan who is a bit impatient and sarcastic. He just wants to see a little Jedi action. His master Taheen or Tajin, I think it almost looks like Taheen, which is like if you know what Taheen is, that's hilarious. It's like a spice. We're gonna call him Taheen just because Star Wars Santa, my good friend, him and Meg, when Star Wars Meg is on Star Wars Santa's channel, she always accidentally calls things food, like Tapioca City or Chipotle City for Tapoca City, which is the city on Camino. So we're gonna call this master Taheen. Taheen is a wise and cautious but trusting. Is wise and cautious but trusting. Dan learns the hard way about what it means to seek out a fight or underestimate an opponent. Oh, that Dan. Come on, Dan. Dan, however, still has the heart of a Jedi. Despite his impatience and flashes of sarcasm, Dan brings a sweet, youthful energy to the galaxy, and it's hard not to fall in love with him or see yourself in his shoes. This short really dissects a particular master-student relationship in a really deep and incisive way. As established in Star Wars prequels, there's an a uniformity to Padawan learners. Still, Dan carves out some individuality. Dan has a typical Padawan hairstyle with a braid, but I love that he added his own twist and shaved lines into it. His curiosity and lack of experiences land him in dire straits, but his master teaches him the lessons needed to overcome his challenge. This is really cool, man. I love the master and apprentice aspect of Jedi, and just in Star Wars in general, as Sith as well have that. I've really been intrigued with some of the characters that we've had and the relationships between masters and apprentice, whether it be Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan and Anakin, the master and apprentice we got in those High Republic novels. It's one of my favorite aspects of Star Wars. Heck, even Kanan and Ezra are some of the best characters, in my opinion, in terms of that master and apprentice relationship. So I think it's awesome. I'm really excited for this one too, man. Like, these three are already some of my most anticipated, and then my other one that I'm most anticipating outside of these three first ones is Ronin, the duel episode. What's up? What up, Reefer Man Reviews? What up, Tommy Banana? Welcome in, guys. I'm hyped for Visions. Me too, man. Me too, Tommy Banana. Heck yeah. My brother. Yes. Last thing on Dan. Dan has a typical paddle. Oh yeah, yes. It's interplays between Dan and his master that forms the center of the Elder, and also acts as a personal statement from the short's director. Themes of youth versus experiences, and everything that comes with it, hang on the frame of this story. It makes sense since this might be the director's final film for Trigger. In many ways, this is a love letter from him, the older master, to the newer, younger generations of artists starting up. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm really, really intrigued in that one, The Elder. It's awesome. So this is one I haven't been anticipating much, and one I don't know much about yet. The Village Bride is an episode kind of shrouded in mystery, and I feel like it's one of the ones we've gotten the least footage of in terms of trailers. Now, the character from this is known as F, apparently, and it says Kinema Citrus, the Village Bride, finds a fallen Jedi known as F. Observing a small village's wedding rituals, little is known about F, but what she does not reveal speaks volumes. Interesting. From her cloak to her mask to her one-letter name, F is a mysterious, hidden, cautious due to a great tragedy in her past. Despite her Jedi heroics in an earlier time, she is really much more of an observer here, as she's taken into an unfamiliar world and village, and must decide, will she step back into her old Jedi life and reveal herself? One avenue explored in The Village Bride is the idea of the Force and how different cultures might interpret the mystical energy field. For F, it represents a chance to learn. The short introduces the Force in a unique way. People of planet Kelia don't know the concept of the Force, but they interpret it in their own way. They call it the Magina, and use it to correct them with the nature around them. Interesting. As such, The Village Bride is a more transcendent tale, yet not without action. The feel of the short is reflected in the nature of F herself, hence why it's so mysterious and we haven't learned much about it until now. F brings a sense of serene calm to this piece. The Village Bride is as much about the natural world, customs, traditions, and new unexpected way people might worship and wield the Force. It's a meditative story that almost a tone poem, as F reflects on what is happening in front of her, but also on her tragic past. I wonder if this F character had to go through Order 66 or something similar, as it does seem like that is possible to her. And yes, as Tim says in the chat, an F for F. Please put an F in the chat for F, because even that name is an F. What a fail. No, I'm just kidding. The name kind of cracks me up too, Tim. Reefer Man Review says, no, I'm not going to. Oh, that's alright, Reefer Man. I'm going to check it out when you do, man. What up, Hijackman texting? Who the F? Exactly, Hijackman. What up, Kylie? What's up? Hey, what's up, people? Sorry I'm late. I just got back from having a girl's day. Aw. Well, tell them what's up if you're still with them. Buffalo Wild Wings is lit, Kylie. For sure. F and Yoda had a child. Foda. Yo. Bantha Foda. Good. Yes. What the F indeed. The Village Bride is a more transcendent tale. Yes. It's like F herself. The last thing I'm going to talk about on F before we get into one of probably my most anticipated one, The Duel, is as a tale of redemption, The Village Bride echoes one of Star Wars' greatest themes. F's journey is bittersweet and stirring as she reconnects with others and herself after running for so long. It's thrilling to see her finally embrace the hero within. That's dope. You know, The Village Bride was not my most anticipated, as I said going in, but I think after reading this, I'm a little bit more intrigued. I don't know about you guys. An F in the chat to F, certainly, though. Who the F is this? And here is my most anticipated one, Ronin from The Duel. Hype! Let's go. All right, so Ronin. I mean, first of all, the Ronin story or the duel story is going to be from the people that did the Ninja Batman movie, I think. They do some awesome stuff, man. I think they also did Afro Samurai or something, and this story is just going to be lit. The animation looks dope if you've seen him, you know, taking the like lightsaber katana out of the sheath or width. I don't even know what it's called. It looks freaking sick, man. The duel looks sick. It says, taking inspiration from samurai lore and films that inspired Star Wars itself, along with the mashup of newer forms and other genres, the duel follows a Jedi simply known as Ronin. Ronin is a wanderer and anti-hero, a mysterious warrior directly influenced by Toshiro Mifune and Kurosawa films like Yojimbo, I think. He exists in a realm where old Kurosawa films, manga, westerns, and Star Wars all collide in a feudal-style world full of stormtrooper remnants and alien bodyguard squads. Oh my god. This is already the best one. His sidekick is a killer droid in a straw hat. Everything about this character feels so right for Star Wars visions and the kinds of stories and influences we wanted to explore. Hell yes, sign me up. Nobody knows who he is or where he is from. He doesn't talk about himself. The only one who knows his true identity is his droid, and it doesn't speak either. As viewers, we are only given the same limited amount of information about the protagonist that is given to the other characters of the short. Wow. So first of all, my first thoughts of this is it reminds me a lot of Samurai Jack. And I used to watch Samurai Jack on Cartoon Network when I was little, and my brother and I thought that was one of the sickest cartoons that we've ever seen. And this is already one of the coolest shorts from Star Wars Visions, straight off the bat. The animation, the character, the stuff we've seen in the trailers, this is gonna be badass. So it goes on to say the designs of Ronin and his droid were some of the first created for Visions, taking Star Wars back to the samurai roots, but with bold colors and a sense of humor. They came to represent everything Visions could be. Very early on, we saw Takashi Okazaki's design for Ronin and his droids, and were utterly blown away. Black and white with a flourish of red for his lightsaber, we knew we were onto something with Visions. Okazaki-san is just an amazing artist that captures so much depth and detail and creates these characters with so much love and care. Heck yeah, dude. This dude is friggin' lit. Though Ronin has been wandering, it will soon be time to face his destiny. We'll find out about his further adventures of our hero in the Visions novel Ronin. That's cool too. But the tale is about a man with a strong sense of justice and right and wrong. The way he's animated and performed in both original Japanese and the English dub shows that he really carries the weight of his own past with him on his journey towards self-discovery. And he'll dispense some eye-popping lightsaber clashing justice along the way if he must. I will do what I must. Oh yes! This is dope, man. Ronin is one of the coolest characters in Star Wars that I've seen in a long time, in my opinion. And this story, the duel, is about to be fire, bro. It's about to be hype! What do you guys think of it? What do you guys think? What up, X-Wing? How you doing, my guy? What up, what up, what up, what up to you, my dude? Welcome in, my guy. Dude, I think, honestly, this one might be the best one. What do you guys think? First of all, of the ones we covered in this article, which one are you most excited for? And what do you think of Ronin in the duel? Well, let's head back into the lair and discuss a little bit. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking about Star Wars Visions? 1 week away from it. I am freaking hyped for this show, man. I'm too hyped for it. Let's get into that point, man. Sheev is just getting too excited because this looks freaking dope. What are we talking about in the chat though? Pace the twins off of me and Sheev. Oh, Hawks, you already know it, bro. You already know. I'm the girl twin, clearly. Clearly. I'm mad high for Visions, says Reaper. I see what you did there. Pretty clever. The duel and the other one that they made into 2 episodes. Oh, okay. Hawks, you're talking about that is, jeez, I'm already forgetting the episode names. You're talking about The Ninth Jedi. That one looks lit. The Ninth Jedi definitely looks lit. For sure. I'm most excited for F, says Mike Porter. F to that, Mike Porter. That's what I say. I'm just kidding. For sure though, that one does look interesting. Kylie says, I'm so excited for Visions and Lego Star Wars Halloween special. Hell yeah! I still haven't watched that trailer. I did see Poe though. I maybe watched like a minute of it. I'm disappointed in myself. Mace lives, says X-Wing. Oh, he just might. Yeah, Star Wars Meg has been talking about that a lot lately, and he just might. I forgot about the Halloween special. Nah, I didn't forget about it, but it's not in the front of my Star Wars brain, I'll tell you that much. What about Astro Boy? Mike Porter, there wasn't much on Astro Boy in this, but from what we do know, the Astro Boy droid character is going to be somewhat of a droid that like has dreams and wants to become a Jedi. So that's what that one's going to kind of be about. Do it, Sheev. Oh, yes, I will. I shall, Kylie. I shall. What else are we talking about? Nikki. I'm dead. I'm dead too. Ben Schwolo lives. Oh. Whoa. All right there, Hawks. Watch out. Nah, it's too late. Mr. Ratface says, have you seen the trailer for Star Wars Hunters? Yes, I was planning to talk about that tomorrow, but I'll briefly touch on it today. I might as well. Star Wars Hunters is a new game that I believe is going to be available for Switch, Nintendo Switch. I don't know what else it's going to be available for. Part of the reason I wanted to talk about it tomorrow is because I haven't fully dived into it and like read about it yet, but I do know it is going to be somewhat of an arena game like Fortnite or COD. I can't even think of what the COD version of it is called. And then my personal favorite arena game is Apex Legends. So I'm excited for it, honestly. You know, I watched the trailer today. Some people in my Discord were talking about it. Someone like had an issue with one of the droids being like a Jedi droid or something, and it's a video game, man. I personally am happy to see Star Wars video games in the forefront of the Star Wars news lately. Like I said early on in this stream, like there hasn't been a lot of Star Wars news lately, which has kind of contributed to my lack of content lately. But personally, I'm excited, man. I think Star Wars Hunters is sure go for it, man. Why not? Like I want all the I don't think it's canon. It doesn't need to be. It's a fun arena style Star Wars game. Yeah, dude, I'm all for it. Why not? Looks alright, says Dark Chaos. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. Like, I think it's cool that we can use lightsaber type of characters. There's a cool looking Wookiee. Like, that Wookiee was bulked. I don't know what you guys thought, but it looked like that Wookiee has been hitting the gym. But I'm excited for it. I wouldn't say I'm like hyped. I'm not hyped for it like that. I guess that's like where my level of hype is for it. You know, it's like I'm not hyped. I'm hyped for it. It's cool. It's cool. Mr. Rafe says one of the Star Wars Visions episodes will be about a droid finding the Force, so I hope people are in for a whirl. Yeah, that is the like Astro Boy, whatever you want to call it, Mr. Rafe. So it should be interesting. Nice reefer, man. I don't know what it's going to be for. I think it's just for like Switch and like maybe phones. I don't even know. I have to look into that. Yeah. Tim said he thinks it's only on Switch. I think so too. Yeah, for sure. X-Wing says the dual Boba Fett episode and Ninth Jedi are gonna be the only good ones. Hope I'm wrong. X-Wing, I think he might be wrong. the ones that I just read about all looked pretty good, dude. I'm excited for it. You know, as I said earlier on, I think they're supposed to be like 10, 15, 20-minute episodes each per one. There's 9 of them. So at the very least, it's going to take us like an hour and a half to get through all of them. It's probably going to take longer. This might end up being like a 3-hour 1 a.m. or, you know, midnight stream. So we'll see. We'll see how far we get through the watch parties next week when they drop at midnight. But at least for me, it should be interesting. It's probably going to be like a 3-hour stream though. Tim says, not going to lie, that trailer kind of sucked, but I felt like it makes sense if you see the gameplay. Yeah, dude, it's an arena game. You know, not a lot of people are into arena games as it is, but at the same time, a lot of people play them. Personally, I can't get a single person to play Apex Legends with me but my girlfriend. So I don't know. I don't think the game's gonna do great numbers or anything. I think it's just something extra for the Star Wars fans. I don't know. I don't really see the purpose in making it either. Like, I'm don't get me wrong. Part of the reason I'm like excited for it, I guess, is the fact that you know, Lucasfilm Games, as they said in that article, talking about the Knights of the Old Republic, they're finally doing stuff. You know, it's not just EA. So that, thank God, man. Thank God it's not just EA. And I'm excited to. It won't be exactly like Fortnite X-Wing. Come on now. And also, to your point with that, they did already work with Fortnite. You know, Star Wars and Marvel have tied in with Fortnite already. So I get you. And it's going to feel like Fortnite because it is an arena game. So, but, you know, we're going to get, it is what it is, man. It's a video game. I don't fully see the purpose of this particular game. Like, they could have put their resources into something like that Kotor remake and had it come out quicker, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. I think it'll be interesting. And if I have the ability to play it without getting a Switch, which I was thinking about getting a Switch recently anyway, let me know in the comments if a Switch is even, like, is a Nintendo Switch even worth getting? Because I don't know if it is, but if I do end up playing this, I'll let you guys know what I think. I'll give it a shot if I can try it, you know? What else are we talking about? You'll ride with me. I'll ride with you, X-Wing. Is there room in that cockpit for me? It's, you know, you can sit on my lap. God, too much. X-Wing says, I think I played Apex once, but I just want to game with the homie. Bruh, I'm down to game with you. You know, you guys hit me up one time to try Squadrons, and I have it, and I've like barely played it, but I need to get some Squadrons going with you, my dude, for sure. I gotta get back on a stream with my boy X-Wing too. X-Wing's channel is lit. That guy is popping. Darth Chaos says, depends on what you like. If you like Mario, Zelda, and Metroid, get a Switch. I like Pokemon a little bit. Like, every once in a while I have phases where I'm like, I miss Pokemon, because that was like a huge part of my childhood along with Star Wars. But I don't know. I haven't seen the need to get it, but you know, there's a lot more stuff coming out on it, it seems like. I mean, I like Smash Bros. I like Pokemon. I like Star Wars games, so maybe I will. I just don't know if it's worth the money, you know? Mr. Ratface, I haven't opened it. What did Mr. Ratface say? Ever play Star Wars dogfighting tabletop called X-Wing? No, but I want to play with X-Wing now too. X-Wing and I live in the same kind of vicinity, I guess you could say. So hey, X-Wing, if you're down to play that, I'm down to meet up and play it, because that sounds lit. What up, Stormy? What's good, my guy? What else are we talking about? Put Meeber Gaskin in this game automatically a 10 out of 10, says Gavin Cooley. Bruh, a 10 out of 10? Try a million out of 10. If you put Meeber Gaskin in anything, instantly becomes a million times better. I'll tell you that much. Oh, damn, Darth Chaos. That's a lot of time. Stormy, that's what happened. I literally got like an update the other day. This is why I'm even talking about it. But I had an update because I never deleted Pokemon Go from my phone. I was like, screw it. And then like the entire day, I'm playing Pokemon Go on my phone and just like battling people on my phone. Yeah, that's what made me think, should I get a Switch? The Arceus game looks kind of interesting. Like, I don't know. Lego Star Wars did that. Gavin Cooley, I don't think it got delayed again. I hope not. Jesus Cripes. That would be awful. That game... I've never seen anything be delayed more than Star Wars freaking Lego Star Wars game, man. The Skywalker Saga game is just taking 5,000 years. Yeah, I just want to play it too, Kylie. I just want to play it too, and it doesn't seem like we'll ever be able to. F in the chat for F and for Lego Star Wars, man. I'll tell you that. Tim says, same bro, I love Pokemon, but just play the old games. New ones are bad. For sure, bro. That's what I was doing. Stormy says, can I come out here and say that Lord of the Rings is a better trilogy than... Stormy? Alright. Where's my moderators at? I'm gonna put you in a timeout, Stormy, just for saying. Go sit in the corner, Stormy. You're not allowed to say that here. Hey, if you like Lord of the Rings, that's fine, but it is not a better trilogy than Star Wars, especially the OG. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. No, thank you, sir. She woke up and chose violence today. You're sounding like a separatist. I'm sorry, Stormy. Can I bring you back? No. Hey, Stormy, it's only for like 300 seconds. You'll be back soon. She for Boomer Council? I'm in. You do it Thursdays, right, X-Wing? Because part of that is just like usually I'm like busy after like 7 o'clock on Thursdays, but we'll see, man. I think I can fit it in. Just let me know ahead of time, and I'll definitely make time for you, X-Wing. Come on now. Also, with football being back, I've just been focused on football lately, which is also contributing to my lack of content. But we back, man. I'm gonna try and bring this content to another level. Let's go. Poor Stormy. I feel so bad. I've never done that. I feel so bad for Stormy. Stormy, are you back? I'm sorry. The power went to my streaming head. Oh my goodness. Kylie says, I'd probably be a Force Ghost by the time the game comes out. Bruh. Tell me about it. But also on that note too, Stormy, it's treason if you think that Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars. I'm just playing. You're entitled to that opinion. I'm so sorry for doing a timeout on you, my bro. I'm so sorry. Sheev the powerful and wise. Oh yes. I'm so dead. Nah, for sure though. I'm definitely hyped for the content coming within the next week in terms of Visions and Star Wars in general, man. I'm definitely gonna be trying to push out more. Definitely check me out on X-Wing's channel when I hit him up and get into that. Is Stormy back yet? He probably left after I timed him out. I'm so sorry. That's so messed up. So messed up. Gavin Cooley says Lord of the Rings is better than story. Please don't time me. No. You know what? In Stormy's defense, I didn't ban him. I did not ban him. Please. I didn't ban him. How do I bring him back? No. Dude, nah, Kylie, I miss Bad Batch too, for sure. For sure. No, don't worry, Gavin, I'm not gonna time you out. How do I bring Stormy back? I feel so bad though. Oh my gosh. Sheev Nation, they're taking over. Yes. It's treason. Nah, it's all good though. Even Vader's lair is kind of like that, big eye thingy in Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in a long time either. I need to. I feel like a bad nerd even saying that, but and that leads to my, timing them out, but I only timed him out though. I didn't even ban him. It literally said Stormy will be timed out for 300 seconds. I said, okay. Lord of the Rings is amazing. No, it's good. It ain't no Star Wars, but it's good. Ashhammer says, I never got to play KOTOR, so I really want to get it, but PS5's a lot. Dude, tell me about it. Yeah, I have a PlayStation 5 and I got scalped on that sucker. And I'm definitely going to be enjoying playing this. And hopefully I have a PC by that time too. I do think it will be released on PC day of release. But who knows, man. Sony and their PlayStation ways. Gotta love them. I love Sony. I love PlayStation. Well, not Sony. PlayStation. I love PlayStation. I think Tower of Mordor. Yes. You can tell I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. You don't come here for Lord of the Rings content. God dang it. You come here for Star Wars content. I'm sorry. I now I have to watch this whole dang trilogy and like all the remakes. You guys are gonna make me go down a Lord of the Rings rabbit hole. Dang it. It's treason then, Stormy. I'm sorry. That was a long 300 seconds. Holy crap. I'm sorry, Stormy. Hey, go check out Stormy's channel at Everyday Geeks. Is it Everyday Geeks? Yeah. Check out Stormy, though. Stormy does some freaking great content. That's my brother. And check out Nerdhalla, too. I'm going to put the Nerdhalla link in the description. Because I love being part of Nerdhalla, and I don't want to ban you. 5 minutes? Oh my god. Alright, well, now I know what happens when you time people out for treason. You're telling me. Mr. Ratface says, am I the only one who wants to see a grown Omega prototype Boba style armor? That white Mandalorian helmet and Sid's cantina got me. Dude. Mr. Ratface, I can tell you've been watching the channel because I need it. I need it. I don't think now that we'll probably get Omega in the Book of Boba Fett. By the way, check out my shirt. It's a great shirt. But I think at one point we can get Omega in live action, and I freaking want to see it. And I do think it's still very possible that that white prototype Boba armor ends up becoming hers, especially with that bond that Omega and Sid kind of formed in the first season. I don't know. Just cancel me, Stormy. Throw me out. I'm so sorry. Tim put the Nerdhalla Discord. Do you know what it's like being on a stream and not knowing something? Your mind is just like, you're just like, what is going on? It was all a promo. Yes. Please go check out Everyday Geeks. That's my boy Stormy over there. He does some great content over on the tubes. He's a great guy. I love Stormy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that, Stormy. Actually, wait. Let me drop a like on this video too. Hey, check out the link that Mike Porter just put into the chat. That is going to take you directly to Stormy's channel, Everyday Geeks. I hate my life. Alright, on that note, I'm so excited for What If tonight. Shiva and me are like Logan and Sabretooth now, but he is Sabretooth and he is a traitor. I'm so dead. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna head out of here and end this stream now because Sheev is just failing at life. Go check out that Kotor remake. We already have the trailer on our channel, so if you want to watch that Kotor trailer, we got it posted up on the channel. We're going to be talking about a lot more of this Kotor stuff as we get closer to it. 1 week until Visions, baby. I'm hyped. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown of what we will see in the Visions episodes this coming week. I hope you enjoyed my take on this Kotor remake. Let's go, baby. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. May the Force be with you guys always. And go check out Vader's. Definitely make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And yeah, check out my other content. May the Force be with you guys. Enjoy your night. Come on now, it's been like a week since I've streamed. Give me a break, man. Thank you guys though. Much love to the Simpire. Much love to everybody coming out to these streams. I appreciate you guys a lot. I'm gonna get out of here. But again, thank you guys for coming through, and I hope you have a great rest of your days. I'm gonna go watch the dang Lord of the Rings trilogy, play some dang Pokemon Go, and enjoy my night over here in Cali. So have a good one, guys. Go check out Stormy's channel. Stormy's a legend. Him and the Nerdhalla network are some of the best things to happen to Sheev. I love Stormy. I love Everyday Geeks. Go check out the Everyday Geeks channel. They do some great content. Much love, y'all. Peace out and have a good night.